All right. Welcome. Ew. Welcome to the back door.
Yay.
Meh.
Yep. Mostly those noises.
Mm.
So we've essentially gotten everybody on the boats. Well, on the boat. There's just one boat, and it's called the back door.
I assume there are life.
Huh?
I assume there are lifeboats.
No, there are 0 lifeboats. If the ship goes down, you either swim or you go down with it, my friend.
No wonder Johnny's so pissed off.
Well, yeah, I mean, your captain has like 12 STDs and doesn't necessarily care about the well-being of his crew.
Our captain has a single brain cell.
Yeah, but he's a
Quit,
great
quit
captain.
derailing the DM. Go on, Dippy.
All right. Um, I guess the best place to start is with a little bit of lore. There was an elemental elder. Her name was Peren, and she sent her 6 offspring down from the sanctuary, which is the floating island known as Arisia, to create life. She stayed on the island, which moved with the clouds, and she oversaw the progress of her children and their people. Uh, in time, her relations paired and claimed lands in the name of elements each duo possessed. So Ceylana and his bride took an island surrounded by the raging sea, and over years of exploration, because the two were relatively patient as the sea itself, they discovered endless veins of water-filled passageways under the island that laced beneath white sand and lush jungles. And it wasn't seawater, it was dream water. And when they drank that water, their paths became clear. Also, they tripped balls,
As one does.
Of
as
course.
many do.
There's always
Through
some kind
through many days and nights, Ceylana and his mistress created their people, who could in turn tame the sea that hugged the perimeter of their home. Together, they patiently taught their people how to care for the island, where to find the dream water, and as well, Ceylana took his lover and became one with the sea at some point. Ceylana has not seen their gods in eons. They're nothing but a bedtime story. In the desert, Cavasso and his bride were sent down, and Cavasso was incredibly cruel. His rage and hatred burned much like the fire that he very skillfully controlled, but with his bride on his arm, the two cast a trail through the uninhabitable lands. Because their love and their hate burned as hot as their hearts, they spawned their children in the dunes. And Cavasso became known as the impenetrable prison. If anyone ever did anything wrong, they were sent to Cavasso, simply because once you're there, good luck getting out. There is no water, there is only sunlight and impenetrable heat and desert. Um, they taught their people that they created how to find and harvest water beneath the sand and to escape the heat by digging, and they showed them where the underground lakes stretched for miles. but none of their children shared that information with any outsiders. And over the years, a community began to thrive underneath that barren region. They built homes, they bred sand cattle, and when Cavasso and his bride were satisfied that their race would thrive and prosper, they dissolved into the burning desert wind and became the very sand under which their people lived. That is the part of the desert that is black sand, and it is finite. The black sand makes the most powerful weapons, but it also makes incredible explosives, depending on how you decide to use it. In Dasein, which is the land of the dead, it was always considered to be barren and uninhabitable, but despite the reputation, the people who lived there always found ways to thrive and connect with the land. And they were said to be a little bit more connected with life than any other island, even though their facade was death. They do have a unique connection to the land, which allows them to uncover secrets and knowledge that have been hidden from the rest of the world, and that kind of carries over different islands. And over time, Dasein and his bride developed a very rich culture and history. They honored the dead in a way that allowed the dead to come back, and their land became a place of more mystery and fascination for those who lived outside of it. We begin on a boat. You guys have just left Cavasso. Well, technically, you've just left Ceylana. We hit Cavasso. We picked up some people. You're just now leaving Ceylana. And you've been told that you have 2 to 3 days, depending on weather, on the sea. So, what are you all doing?
Captain,
What were you saying, Mild?
Captain,
You're not getting an answer.
bloody hell. I will stalk around the Stern Castle and see if I can find the captain.
Oh no, he's literally right in front of you, but you calling him captain is not garnering a response.
I cross my arms and it makes a very loud clicking sound as the bones of my elbow readjust. Glower at him from behind the rag that covers my eyes and say, Captain Bertrand.
Oh yes, yes, yes. How can I help you?
All of these new passengers need a medical checkup.
Why are you telling me this?
Should be captain's orders for new crew boards.
Oh. Well, in that case, all new passengers go down to the
And
medical
crew,
bay and meet
and
your
crew.
doctor.
Okay, hold on. Let me get something clear. So, who just got on the boat?
Oh, you all just got onto the boat within the past like 5 days.
Who is you all, though?
Oh, good point. All right, let's start with Zig. Zig, explain who your character is and what they look like.
Well, no, that's not what I mean.
What do you mean?
my perception of how this would begin is a little skewed from what we talked about. So we're already on this boat
Yes. So
because that just throws my thought process way off. Because okay,
I'm gonna say
got it.
you got on the boat. They went to Ceylana. Gala's character got on the boat, and you were both essentially shown to your rooms. And this is the first day that you're meeting the rest of the crew.
Got it.
Zig had got on the boat almost at the beginning and is now demanding from the captain that all crew members have a medical exam.
I started this. I helped start this boat with the
Yeah,
captain.
you're clear.
Yeah,
but
yeah, you're
new. He wants to vet medically before they get under sea.
so kind of wherever you are on the ship, you hear the captain yelling, "Everybody needs a medical exam."
Boy,
Yes.
you can fuck off with that.
That's incredibly rude.
I
Oh, you were meaning to be. You're not apologizing. You were
oh
just
no,
meaning to be rude.
no, but I'm just saying you're correct. It's a bit rude.
Well, I'm not the doctor. He's the doctor, and he is.
Or the doc can fuck off too, eh?
Well, you have to.
Fucking in medical exam.
No, you have
Kiss
to.
my fucking furry ass, you can.
No. That is very, very unacceptable.
Yes.
I think
Felix.
Be alright then.
you should be the first to get an exam.
Alright. He'll be first. Never mind. Do it.
Don't hurt my doctor.
Well, then, but before you tell your doctor to keep his grinding fingers where they belong.
What?
I.
I-
Touch me. I think you are.
Dr. Zig, are you going to put your fingers anywhere untoward?
Not
I could just
unless he
find another
tells
shift,
me-
you know.
Not unless he
Take my
tells
money
me
elsewhere.
he's- Are you
How about that?
finished? Zig just talks very slowly, waits for everybody else to be finished, and says, "Are you finished?"
Felix, answer him.
Hey. Not fucking examining me, that's all I'm saying.
All I asked for was a medical interview to determine if you've been in any disease-prone or plague-ridden areas.
Got it.
So have you been in any disease-prone or plague-ridden areas?
Not that I can recall.
All right, and you're in generally good health?
Well, look at me.
I am. You look to be in some health. You're a tabaxi, right?
Yes.
Okay. You look to be in decent health for one of the furry ones.
You want to look at my teeth too?
If you wish to show them to me.
Don't want. No.
All right, bugger off. You're fine. Next.
Hello, Doc. I am Venora.
She's infected.
I'm not infected.
Describe your character for us.
She has white hair and a blue, a shifting blue colored skin.
Oh my god, she's neat.
At certain like when you look at her certain ways, she looks a little bit darker, almost to like what the bottom, the blue hole looks like in skin. She's 4'11". She's taller than me. And her hair kind of, it appears like she's underwater. It just kind of sways around her. And her face and her arms kind of have like dew droplets. And as soon as it falls off, it kind of dissipates into nothingness.
So water genasi?
Yes.
Okay.
And I apologize for him. He's a bit of an asshole.
We all are.
Oh, I refuse to believe that.
Believe as you wish, miss.
Um, so, have I been anywhere where? No. I spent most of my time in the castle in Ceylon. So I don't believe myself to be infected by anything.
Castleborn, eh?
Yeah, I'm a friend of the princess there. Just in case you ever need a tour of the castle grounds or whatever.
My kind's not welcome there, child.
Why not?
All right. Have you seen me? And you see in front of you a tall, or an elf, gaunt, almost skeletally thin bundle of rags and torn up clothing. Good quality at one point in time, but it's clearly been patched many, many times. With bandages over his eyes that completely surround his head. His jaw looks like it drops too far when he speaks, so his mouth opens too deeply when he speaks, and then it clicks shut when he shuts it. So it's like he's actively constricting that worn out, tired muscle. There's many, many scars, and the scars that you see seem to be suture type scars. They're not wound scars that have healed naturally. These are scars that have been sutured together, and they don't seem to appear to be overly healed. You think that maybe if the sutures are cut, they'll open up. He leans forward with hunched shoulders. One arm is a little bit longer than the other. You think, if you look at him, that he might have been an elf at one point in time.
I don't mean to make assumptions, so I think that the kindest thing that I could say would be, I've seen uglier people in court.
Oh my god.
You are indeed kind. I will give you that. And you do seem to be in possession of a decent, if a little bit naive mind. I'll take your word for not being present near any disease or plague-ridden areas. Probably unlikely at the court of Ceylana. You can go ahead and go on.
Thank you. Doc,
Yeah?
again, I'm sorry for my friend. He's kind of since I've met him, he's been kind of a jerk. So I hope
Fit in
that,
nicely here.
okay. Goodbye.
All right. Next up, let's go with Johnny.
Typing. And voyages are travels.
Huh, what?
Where are we typing?
Oh, ooh, that's a good question because we have two things now. Voyages or Chronicles?
Voyages is where we're actually playing. Chronicles is where you put things like character sheets, or the DM puts magical items for record and that shit.
Okay, so
Got it.
Voyages.
Yeah.
Yep.
Johnny, you're next up for being accosted by the new doctor.
Accosted.
Well, while the doc is specifically asking for new members and new crew and passengers, Johnny has been on this boat from the very start since Bertrand actually got the damn thing.
Yeah.
They used to be crew members on their previous ship.
Mm-hmm.
But this is Johnny also knows that this is the first time we've had an actual competent doctor on hand, so he might as well get it over with. So you see him coming up from down in the what type of ship is this?
It's a spaceship type shit.
I mean, like galleon or
You're,
something.
you're down in the hole.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're in a
down,
it's a galleon.
yeah, down on the gun deck. Coming up onto the deck, you see a 4 foot 2 inch tall black rabbit in leather armor with axe and pistol and musket on his back and the dagger at his hilt. He means business. Black fur, red eyes, and a perpetually resting bitch face.
What's new? It's Steven's character.
I was about to say,
And
oh,
his
I'm
friends
sorry,
come
he
to-
wasn't explaining or describing himself.
As he comes up on the deck, you see him immediately take a swig from a very large flask he hangs from his belt. Let's get this over with.
Bye, Johnny.
Hey,
All right, so this is by way of being an interview.
so what do you need?
Been anywhere where there's been plague recently?
Last place was Cavasso. That was my last
Well,
port.
any plague that lands there burns out quickly.
Yeah.
Have been anywhere where there've been other diseases of more difficult nature?
Do I look like the captain to you?
No, I've already got him on a course of daily antibiotics.
Then I think you know the answer to that question.
I figure that anything that's wrong with you, you'll burn out with black powder.
Yeah. Worked before.
All right, be off with you.
Yeah, I gotta see to the guns. Police twin heads.
Cat Genasi.
You still got names?
Wait, what?
He's talking to Dog Nugala's character.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I wasn't. I was looking at the waves.
Yeah, that's normal. You got a name there?
Well, go on, Felix. Tell him. Stop being so rude.
Yeah, 11.
Take it up.
My name is Venora. Morrissey. This fine feline. What do you even look like, Felix?
Also, solid black, green eyes, tabaxi. Not real tall, like 5'10", 5'11".
Okay, so he's about good foot taller than Johnny.
He's got some pretty nice studded armor on. That's all you can really tell. He carries himself kind of arrogantly, pompous, arrogant, confident.
I'm really sorry to interrupt. Do we have to turn over our weapons?
Nah, I don't give a shit. As long as you stay out of the powder and away from my guns, it's none of my business.
Oh, well, that's nice.
But what good are you on the pirate ship without weapons?
Well, that's a good question. I hadn't put much thought in that. And I'm going to just in my hand take some of the water from the ocean. Is it an ocean or a sea that we're in?
You're in the ocean. You're on a boat and you are in the ocean.
So I'm gonna take about 6 gallons of water from the ocean and lift it up with my fingers and turn it into an ice arrow, and just really, if you know how to use the resources around you, anything can be a weapon.
Indeed.
All right.
Fancy.
And I
Thank you.
cast
That was sarcasm, miss.
Oh, I'm sorry. You might have to explain to me what sarcasm is.
Ask Sig, he's got the patience for it.
I'm gonna take out a little notepad and ask Sig what sarcasm is.
Oh my
Got
god.
it.
While you're writing that down, Jesus. There is one last crew member who needs to be evaluated.
Are you gonna send that bird up or not, Cap?
Oh yes. Hold on one moment. Card. And he doesn't move. He just cups his hands around his mouth and yells this name. And Alex, please explain to us what your character looks like as you come up.
Yeah, I'm a. Oh hell, I forget how tall I am.
I think
I
you're
got
like
it somewhere.
6 foot.
No, I'm like 5'1". I'm a
Oh,
hundred
you're
pound harpy
small.
eagle. Um, you know, black overcoat. I got like a little white chest, black beak. To the inside of my wings, I have like these like little leather pouches, holsters, if you will, for throwing knives that are embarrassingly empty at the moment. Um,
4'2" medium or small.
and that's about it. So I'm told I'm supposed to come here for a med check.
Did more of an interview.
I thought I already had the job.
It's not so much a matter of job, it's a matter of keeping the ship disease free.
Well, I don't got no diseases.
I want to know where you were most recently, so that if you do have something and don't know it, I have a jump start on getting it taken care of.
I was home. My mom just dropped me off not too long ago.
Mammy's boy, huh? Alright, and home is Aricia?
Yes.
Alright, you're clear. Nothing up there to worry about except flying buggers and other flying buggers.
Flying bugger
Oh,
waffles.
it kind of looks like you could use this. I'm gonna pull out the tuna sandwich and just place it on your desk.
I don't eat, but thank you.
I don't like it either. You can throw it
Well,
overboard
then
if you
feed
want.
the fishes.
What was that?
Feed the fishes, or I mean, the cat over there might like it. It's tuna after all.
I don't want to take it back. It's yours now. I'm just going to turn around and leave.
Oh my
All
god.
right.
Fine ship of idiots, Wood. As per usual.
As per usual.
I'm heading back down to the guns.
And
I'm headed to the infirmary.
you all hear the captain kind of he like is standing in the doorway of this area and he's kind of not letting any of you leave. No, 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 no. We are having dinner together like a family. Everyone to the
Bertrand?
canteen.
Bertrand?
You too, Johnny.
We talked about this.
No, we talked about nothing. You've been gone for months.
I
You-
didn't. I told you I don't eat.
No,
Why
you
are
don't.
you
You don't
forcing
have.
me?
You literally don't have to eat. You just have to sit around with the rest of us and be family. We're family. Everyone's family.
I have told you before to can it with that family talk.
We're family, Johnny.
Should have stayed on the previous ship.
Go to the canteen. Just please, please, just do the thing I'm asking you to do.
Excuse me,
Oh yes,
John.
hello, little one. Yes, how can I
Johnny,
help
would
you?
you,
Oh, not
Johnny,
me.
would you show me where the canteen is? I don't know this place, and it would make the captain happy.
Follow me. I need to Fine. That's fine. What if that freaking second mate I would have had a decent job on this previous ship? And no,
Johnny,
I had to
be
back.
nice. Be nice to the little lady.
So, Johnny, uh, I was thinking. You said that you have bullets. Do you think that ice would make good bullets?
No, stick with arrows.
Okay, not
Sounds
cannonballs
like you
either.
got something going with that arrow trick of yours, but introducing fire and ice, bad idea.
Probably right. So, how long have
Word
you been on
advice
the
on
ship?
huh?
How long have you been on this ship?
And Bertrand bought the damn thing.
Are you family?
God, no.
They're sort of like brothers, but not.
We we used to be crewmen on a previous ship. I had a bit of trouble with the second mate on that one, and Bertrand wanted to captain his own ship. I said, chance. It's a mess.
Bertrand is literally right behind you guys, and he's like, Johnny is my best friend.
See,
Best friend in
talk
the
like
whole
brothers,
world.
but not.
And uh, the other fellow, the very scary big bird guy.
Fuck if I know. We just picked him up.
Oh no, that's literally what our entire. We got hired by. Oh, Johnny, I didn't tell you. I'm so sorry. Yes, no. We are actually chartering for him. He's mapping out the world, you see.
Oh god, he's not one of those damn knobs, is he?
I don't know what that means, and it sounds incredibly
Noble,
rude
you
when you
sweet
say it that
noble.
way.
Do I overhear this?
Roll perception.
I don't imagine you being too far from either the front or the back of this concession to the cantina.
What's your passive perception?
Yo, I got a nat 20 plus 3.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
you absolutely hear this. They're all talking mad shit about you right now.
I'm just going to fluff up and just kind of slink away a little.
Well, look
Yeah.
what you've done. You've made him feel uncomfortable and unaccepted, and I will not
Do
have
I
that on
look
my
like
ship.
I give a shit?
No, you don't. However, I need you to give a shit.
My job is to blow up any ship that gets in our way. I don't need to give a shit about feelings. You know this.
Johnny. Johnny.
What?
I need you to give a shit just a little bit. Just a tiny smidgen.
As long as he stays out of my ammo and away from my guns.
You should go apologize to him.
When hell freezes over.
Okay.
Like,
Next time you see
rewind.
him, you should
I'm gonna
tell him
rewind.
that you didn't mean it.
I'm gonna rewind that and said when Cavasso freezes over.
But next time you see him, you should tell him that you did not mean what you said.
And Johnny is going to reach in his bag, pull out a blindfold, and tie it around his eyes.
Well, that's not doing anyone any favors. Anyway, we're all going down to the canteen. We're gonna have dinner together. Everybody come with me. Hello, I am your captain. This is your captain speaking.
And yet, all you captain, you don't respond.
Because he's a moron.
Uh, do you mind if I change clothes first? This is not very good. Eating clothes. It's my corset's a little tight. And, would that be a problem?
That will not be. Would you like me to help you get out of your corset?
Oh,
And
oh.
I lean out from behind Bertrand, look at her, and go, "Do not come here!" I am literally dragging my hand across my throat in the universal sign of bad idea.
Uh, I'm waiting for the doctor's uh, results to come back, and I think that would be inappropriate, sir.
Very
I
well.
also think that would
Very
be
well.
inappropriate, sir.
Uh,
Especially since you have not finished your course of medication, Captain.
Medication? Captain.
oh yes, hello. I am the captain. You can call me Bertrand. I would prefer if you called me Bertrand.
Okay, and then she's gonna take the turn and go to the room and change.
Hmm.
Captain.
Don't.
Felix gotta follow after her.
Felix, okay? Captain.
He doesn't answer you.
Captain Bertrand.
yes, Bertrand. Bertrand is my name. How can I help you?
Don't make moves on your crew members. I don't have enough of the good stuff to treat everybody on board for what you got.
What does he have? Is it multiple things or is it all just amalgamated into one mutant thing?
Doctor patient confidentiality.
Yeah, he just has like every STD.
I think that answers my question in and of itself.
Bertrand looks at you, Zig, and kind of crinkles his eyes a bit. You are my doctor.
And I'm telling you, on a medical point of medical advice, do not fraternize with the crew. I cannot treat the crew. I can treat you, provided you stay abstinent.
Well, that's not going to happen, is it? No. No, the answer
Then,
is no.
then I encourage you to break your abstinence in ports of call And tell me about it when you come back so that I can continue to treat you, not the crew.
I hate everything about you, and I regret hiring you. And
I know.
he ushers you towards the canteen.
Yeah, I was just standing there, like, rethinking my life choices. My first adventure.
I'll be damned. Competent doctor.
What did I get myself into?
Oh my god. So everyone except for Gala, what's your character's name?
Venora?
Venora. So everyone except Venora enters the cafeteria area,
It's right with her.
and you all
Hello.
are. Oh, hello.
Gal,
Yes.
can you?
Hi. Felix went with her.
Oh, he went with her. Okay, what
Yeah,
are you
yeah.
guys doing?
She's still walking. She didn't notice. He's pretty quiet.
I-
Oh, hey, Felix, what's up?
Hi, little sis. I don't think I kick this fucking accent up, man.
Oh no.
I know. You don't have to. I mean,
But
we might be on here for years.
I mean, maybe, but these idiots don't know who the fuck I am. I look like every other fucking cat there anyway.
No.
That's true.
Well, I'll try.
No, you can just
Look,
talk regular.
now I'm gonna look stupid.
No, you ain't. You just tell him that we're practicing for a play.
I just not talking to these dummies.
Look, you can't
Look,
just go on in life doing that. I mean, you accepted a position here.
no, I didn't. I just paid my way on here. I just sit on my ass. I don't give a shit.
Oh no.
Paid your way too, dumbass.
Yeah, but I said that I would help. It's the right thing to do. You have to do the right thing.
It's not how I grew up.
Look, I didn't get everything handed to me all the time. I had to do some stuff on my own, and besides, it'll be good for you.
Not my fault I'm privileged.
Look, you can take that privilege and shove it up your ass.
You privileged too now. You act like you don't got everything you wanted. Anywho, hope their food don't taste like shit.
It probably is going to, and it's going to be very salty.
Probably how it usually is on these ships. You know, I'm used to the food, but damn, this is a crew of some extra dummies.
I find them quite endearing.
Oh my god.
That's what we call them?
Look,
Whatever.
people mean well. Look, now your accent's rubbing off on me. Look, it's going to be fine. They're going to be.
Whatever.
Let's go eat.
I'm gonna go change my clothes.
Oh, yeah.
And I'll go to my room.
Oh
Me
my
too.
god. All right. So the rest of
I
you
put,
kind of get ushered
I-
into. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say I put pictures of Zig and Johnny in the chat.
E. Oh yeah. So Zig, Johnny, and Cart kind of get ushered into the cantina, and you all are introduced weirdly to Cookie, who is the cook, and he glares at each one of you individually, and he lingers on Johnny.
I meet his glare head on.
What are you doing here?
Captain's being an asshole. Again.
So I meant to make all of the food for all of these people.
You can strike me and Zig off the.
Oh yeah, I know Zig doesn't eat. You're not hungry.
No.
But you're staying.
I am being forced to stay.
Do you want coffee?
I'd appreciate some.
He'll have a lime too.
He
I had
wants.
one with breakfast.
Wait. You want coffee or do you want a lime?
Coffee. Ignore him. Zig, I had one with breakfast. I'm fine.
All right.
And he'll make a cup of coffee and set it in front of Johnny. And then he looks at you, Cart. Didn't you have a tuna sandwich? I thought you were going to eat that.
Oh no, I gave that away.
You
I don't like
gave
tuna.
you gave your sandwich away.
Yeah, it wasn't for me.
Didn't you told me your mother made that sandwich?
Yeah, but not for me.
What do you want then, lad?
I much prefer trout.
What do you want?
Trout?
Trout. I don't have trout. Do you want a different fish sandwich?
So it's not fucking tuna, yeah?
I'll
What do you
make you
got?
a fish sandwich then.
And a lime.
You want a lime?
Oh yes, on the side.
Who wants a fucking lime? Is it you? Is it
Everybody
you?
gets a
I want the
lime
lime.
except me and Johnny.
Oh lord. And he'll go start making food, and he's making like a fish sandwich that isn't tuna, but it's also not trout.
It's salt cooker.
And he's just making the sandwich. Does anyone want anything else while I'm at it?
Can't hear you, dog.
Come on,
Dog?
doggo.
Yeah.
Hey.
There you are.
Yeah. What? I missed something?
No, were you trying to say something?
Not at all.
Oh, okay. It looked
Well, I
like.
lost connection though. She'll be back in a second here.
Okay, we can wait.
Yep.
I love Paula's character.
Paula! No, she gone
I
now.
love all these characters.
Hello.
Hello!
Hey, it worked. I thought I lost connection.
No, you're good.
Erg. Okay.
So Cookie is making some food. Are you guys coming back to the cantina?
Yes.
All right, as you both kind of enter this cafeteria area, you see this huge man behind the stove, and he looks like he has eaten everything in the entire kitchen. Like he's just a giant of a man. And he looks at you both. Uh, do either of you want a tuna sandwich?
Tuna sounds fantastic. I think that. Is there something wrong with it?
No, no, no. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that this lad, and he points towards cart. He doesn't want it. So I didn't want it to go to waste. Do you want the sandwich?
Yeah. I don't think that I've ever had. What's on it?
It's literally just tuna.
Okay.
Little bit of salt, little bit of pepper. It's mixed in with some mayonnaise.
I've never had one before. I will definitely try it.
And he'll hand you the tuna sandwich.
And Zig reaches over into the barrel and pulls out a lime and plops it on the plate too.
Oh, yeah, the doctor also wants you to eat citrus.
Okay. I'll take the citrus and just bite into it.
Ew.
Kind of weird.
No, that's not how you eat it, lass. No.
But it's best if you put it in some, water or rum or something.
You're the
Okay.
No
one
rum.
who told me, and I was gonna do it anyway, but you're the one who told me to stock up with all of the citrus, and then you're not gonna tell any of the new people how to eat the citrus?
This is my first time meeting them. I'm telling them right now. My goodness.
Oh, I always put a little bit of lime or lemon on the side of my fish.
Right. This one's got the
Better
right
that way.
idea. A lime or a lemon every day for every person on board. Drink it in water. Squeeze it on your food. Eat it raw if you want. But make sure everybody gets it.
Anyway, hello, young master, and he's looking at you, dog. Do do you want some food? Alrighty then. And he'll scoop you up a plate and kind of hand it over to you. You look, forgive me for sounding a little bit, I don't know, uneducated, but you look like,
Before you
excuse you?
finish.
Excuse
Before
you?
you finish.
Yes.
Yes? He's dressed like a really nice button-down shirt with a silk vest, really super nice slacks. Like he looks very fancy. Please go on.
You look like you're not meant to be on this boat.
What was that?
You sound like you're meant to be on this boat, but you look like you're not meant to be on this boat.
What does one look like then? That belongs on the boat.
More grungy, a little bit dirty.
Oh, I just don't want to be a dirtball.
You don't have to be a dirtball, but you look much more than a dirtball.
Aye.
Where are you from?
What's it matter?
Oh, it don't matter to me. I was just
Hmm.
making conversation. If you want, you can just eat the stew.
I mean, where are all tabaxi from?
Well, I wasn't
Hmm.
trying to be, presumptuous. I would assume
It's
you're
a,
from Cavasso, but
it's a fair presumption, though.
okay.
No.
No.
All right, I'm watching the game too, and things got mixed up.
It did.
Well, I'm not trying to be presumptuous, but a cat technically would probably be from Cavasso.
Go with the odds.
All right then. Are you hungry or are you just
I
you're
mean, you just
kind
gave me food, so I'm gonna
well,
eat it now.
yeah, go ahead and eat it. You're not very nice.
I, you know, what do you expect? I'm a pirate.
No, I am a pirate, and I have manners.
Aye. Do you though?
I do. I just fed
Mm.
ya, and I didn't charge you for it.
And I thank you. Well, I've already paid my way. I assume food is included.
You paid to be on the boat.
I do you need payment for food?
No.
Let me know if you do.
All right. And he immediately leaves the cafeteria, and like you can tell like the way that he sharp left turns, he's going straight for the captain.
So I walk over to the table and sit down beside, forgive me, Gala, what's the character name again?
Venora.
Venora. I sit down beside Venora. And I'm juggling 3 limes. And I look at her and I say, okay, he's a paid passenger. And I point at Cart. And he's a paid passenger. And I point at Felix. But what are you?
Oh, well, Felix paid my way, but I don't believe that a ship runs on paid people. I believe that it floats on the back of those who work and pull their weight. And well, I'm really good at paperwork, and I can help as
All
long
right,
as it isn't too
you're a
hard.
paid passenger that wants to work?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be here for a while. I don't want you to, I don't expect the towels and fresh bedding and stuff like that.
And you're good at clerical work?
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad somebody is, because I have very distinct doubts about the pet captain being any good at it whatsoever. If he doesn't have a use for you, come see me in the infirmary. I'll put you to work.
Okay.
And I look at Felix's plate. What's on his plate? What's on Felix's plate?
What's on Felix's plate?
I don't know. I'm asking the DM.
Oh, it what kind of food does Felix eat?
That was not asked to Felix. He was just handed a plate of food.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are all kind of handed bowls of like stew. Like Cookie just fed you.
Okay. All right.
But it
So,
is it is like oxtail stew with lots of broth.
so Venora got her lime, and Cart got his lime, and Johnny had his lime at breakfast. Um, Zig is just juggling the limes, the 3 limes that he has in his hands, and you see him send 2 high in the air, throw the third so that it lands in front of Felix, and then hit the other 2 out of the air so that they land back in the barrel.
Roll acrobatics.
All right. $11.
So what you described is what you meant to happen, but what actually happened was that one lime landed in front of uh dog, what is your character name?
Felix the cat.
Felix. One lime landed in front of Felix's bowl. The other 2 landed in bowls and splashed the people that were eating them.
Limes for everybody.
Not real good at that.
I don't apologize.
Wouldn't neither.
Oh my god. Okay, so the captain, Bertrand, comes into the room and he kind of beams at all of you. Like he's so happy to have a crew. And he points directly at Cart and says, "All right then. This young, lovely gentleman is why we're all here. He is mapping out the world. So we are going around the world. Isn't that lovely?"
Oh, I think so.
Is
Yeah, I'm
that what
really
we're
excited
doing?
for it.
What was that, Johnny?
Oh, that's what we're doing?
Oh,
Ay,
yeah.
ay.
Yes, we're going on a trip. You should be very excited.
It's gonna take a long time, and I'm gonna be able to see all kinds of new stuff. Oh, you would enjoy
Are,
it.
are you looking for anything in particular?
No, just updating the maps, you know.
Well, that's a very important mission.
We were commissioned by Poren herself, the godmother. Therefore, we cannot fail. Does everyone
Wait, she's real?
understand?
Oh god, we got scammed, didn't we?
Of course we didn't
No,
get scammed. No, literally. Caught,
I've
tell
been
me.
going to school all my life for this. I've been learning how to chart maps and how to navigate. This has been planned all the time.
Oh, hold it. You're talking about the godmother. The mother of the gods who created the world, right?
Yes.
That bedtime story?
No, she paid in advance and she'll pay after we come back. This is completely on board. I may have syphilis, but I checked and double checked.
This isn't the first time you've been scammed, Bertrand.
No mayhap about it.
Well, I
You
personally
sure?
am excited.
Yeah, you should be excited too, Johnny.
Well, he definitely has syphilis. There's no mayhap about it.
Oh,
No, I definitely
well,
have the
that's
syphilis.
that news.
I am unwell.
Is it syphilis or is it some kind of mutant amalgamation of everything else?
Oh no, I have syphilis and chlamydia and the clap. But that has nothing to do with what our current mission is.
You're quite disgusting.
Well, that's
Yeah,
just rude.
is the truth rude?
It might be truth. I am sexually active. That is what that comes
That
down
is
to.
not my business.
Well, then you shouldn't be saying anything about my current condition.
You're the
You
one
said it.
volunteering this information.
I just felt like you all needed to know that I am.
No, we don't need to know.
You
We
don't.
don't.
Okay.
No, no, not at all.
Oh,
No one here is going to do anything like that with you anyway.
well, that's disappointing.
Let's just get that.
Highly
Let's just
recommend you don't.
let's just get that out in the open now before we
None
hit the
of you are
waves.
interested. That's what you're telling me.
No, thank you.
Not in the slightest.
I would like to go through my life syphilis
And
free.
if you wouldn't mind a bit of advice, you probably would not want to advertise your dirty laundry if you're trying to wonka chonka.
Well, if I'm trying to Wonka Jonka, then I want everyone to know what they're getting into. And the Wonka Jonka means that you're going to get chlamydia. I
Out
don't
comes the
understand how
notepad.
I'm the bad guy here.
You haven't wonka chonka in quite some time.
Oh, I wonka chonka last week. Come at me, bro.
I know
Unfortunate.
I know I'm a little young, but who's chlamydia?
Oh no.
Oh my.
Dirty
Oh,
girl,
no.
don't worry about it.
Cart, when you have a moment, come and see me in my office. I have some books for you to read.
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
Pamphlet or two.
God help us.
Whatever little bird needs.
When do we set sail?
We are sailing.
Well, we're currently sailing. We will hit land sometime tomorrow evening or the next morning.
And what land are we heading there, Captain?
Oh well, that is a question mostly for our prominent guest. From what I understand, we are going to the island of the sirens.
I don't know the site.
So
I turn to Lucas Bard and say, this island of the Sirens got a proper name, or are we chasing a legend here?
no. It's just not been mapped in very, very long time. So, Island of the
Oh, great, we're
Sirens.
chasing.
I'm assuming you, Cart, would maybe name that, or maybe your goddess gave you a name to name it. However, all I know is that we're going there, and everyone will be a good sport about it.
We're chasing fucking legends. God damn it.
No, we're going to places that exist, and then we're mapping them out.
Places no one has ever been. We don't know the proper names of it. We only get barest hints and we're mapping things out. We're chasing fucking legends here.
You're the grumpiest person I know.
You've known me how many years in this
I've known
supposed
you for
loop?
about 20 years, and you are still the grumpiest person I know.
You haven't known me very long, then have you?
Are you grumpy? Are you gonna be grumpy too?
Maybe. What's the
Well,
first
then,
mate's name?
honestly, you two can be grumpy together. I
What's
don't
the
want
first
to
mate's
hear
name?
it.
Diogo? Is that the first mate?
Oh yeah, Diogo's the first mate.
Yeah. I look at Diogo and say, I think it's a trio, aren't we?
Uh, are you ask? Are you asking me to be part of your
I'm
situation?
asking you if you're grumpy
Oh
like
no,
Johnny and
no. I'm aware of what we're doing, and no, I'm not. I'm not in it with you.
you're not grumpy?
No, I'm
Um,
grumpy, but not grumpy because of
that
the reason you're grumpy.
it doesn't make any difference what reason you're grumpy.
I feel like it kind of does.
Three Stooges here.
No. I'm not grumpy because of why they're grumpy. I'm totally down for whatever we're doing. They're grumpy and I'm not with them. Do not bring me into your shit, Doc.
All right, are we done here?
Are you all done eating?
I don't eat.
I swing the last of my coffee and say, yep, back to my guns.
It was only 2 gulps for me.
Yes.
I'm a fast eater, you know.
Well, then in that case, I guess you can all go to bed.
I'm gonna elbow Felix. Fuck, man, stop just cycling through your accents. Come on, keep it together.
Miss. Sorry,
Yes,
miss.
yes.
Do you
The
do you want a private room?
and I'm gonna lean over to Johnny and is this a trap?
No, it's not a trap.
Just you have some sort of locking ability or something.
No,
I know there's
no. Yes, yes, right? Say yes. Etiquette says that I should say yes.
well, if you feel like that's the way to go with your gut, then trust your gut.
Am I the only woman on the ship?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you
Oh,
are.
uh, y- yes, please. I think that would probably be proper.
All right, follow me. And Bertrand will lead you through the ship and to a room that's like right next to his. And he'll open the door for you. And it's a huge room. Like it's not bad. Like it's a big room. You have your own bed, you have a vanity. Like it's a nice ass room. But you can tell just without even rolling for anything that he's like straight up, yes, you can stay here.
Captain, I
Yes.
mean,
No, don't
Bertrand.
call just Bertrand. Just Bertrand.
Bertrand.
Yeah.
Uh, okay, so, the doc asked me to, or, well, he told me that I would have to speak to you about a job.
Uh what kind of job would you like?
Well, other than captain, all I know is that there's supposed to be a quartermaster.
Oh yeah, you can be. I mean, I would be okay if you wanted to be quartermaster. Do you know what quartermaster is?
Um, I think that they're basically like watch and assistants to like officers of the deck and navigators, maybe.
Yeah, to a degree. So you'd be working with Cart. Uh, let he has to make the maps, and then you would have to make the maps better. And then after you make the maps, you would mostly just have to tell him that you made the maps.
Quartermaster is.
That's a
Oh no,
cartographer.
I am fully aware of what a quartermaster is. The captain is not.
Okay.
So then, in the morning, I should report to Cart.
Yeah, in the morning, you just go to Cart and tell him, hey, look what I've done. I drew some shit. And then he'll probably like be very cool with whatever you draw.
Oh, nice. I think that I can draw. That should be no problem. Um, thank you very much for the room, Bertrand. Uh,
Thank you for calling me Bertrand.
well, that's what you wish to be called, and it's you know very amicable that I do. Um, so good night, and I will see you in the morning.
I will see you, little one.
What does Bertram look like? Bertrand look like?
Oh, I got you. I have a picture. I am 110% prepared for this. No.
Oh no.
God damn it. Hold on.
You were not prepared for this.
I apparently was not. And I don't even want to hear about it. Yeah. Bertrand looks like Bertrand. I don't know how. Hold on.
For a newcomer, I have no idea what the fuck that is.
I will give you Bertrand.
What's with we have met the enemy and he is us?
It just seems like our parties always. We've met the enemy and he is us.
Oh god. Here we go. Bertrand.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Bertrand.
Ah, yes. What Bertrand looks like.
Bertrand is the bad guy from Jumanji.
Bertram. With all the syphilises.
With every syphilis.
That's the reason for the mustache, I guess.
All right. So, you guys have just talked to Bertrand. Alex, what is your character's name?
Cut.
Cart. All right. Cart. What are you doing?
We're going to bed, right?
Yeah, you're just finishing up food and you're all kind of like, okay, it's time to leave now.
I'm gonna fly up to my crow's nest and try and pack a little bit more. Oh, actually, is somebody gonna can I do perception to see if there's any loose cloth or hay or something that I can make my crow's nest more comfortable
Yeah,
as
go
I sit
ahead.
up there?
Roll perception for that.
We have 11.
Unfortunately, you don't find anything. You fly around, but you don't find anything useful.
Hmm. Alright, well, in that case, I'm just gonna go into my quarters and go to bed for the night.
Oh boy. Okay. Johnny, what are you doing?
Johnny is going. I'm assuming that he kind of sleeps down in the gunnery deck, in a little kind of room just off the main alley. You know how a cannon deck is situated,
He's
right?
got a cot
Yeah,
next
yeah.
to the party.
I don't know, a hammock, actually, I think. Just a hammock placed above his chest, his sea chest, and he just decides to pass out there.
Okay. Uh, Dog, what is your man doing?
Uh, where is everybody at currently at this moment?
They're
After
all
she was shown her
going.
room,
They're all kind of going to their rooms.
I'll go to my room, I guess.
Okay. Do you want to do anything in your room
Change clothes again.
again? What are you changing into?
Something just as fancy, but just totally different colors.
Oh my god, you're the worst.
I love you, God. I love you so much.
Sense of theme.
Big is going to his quarters and getting out his telescope and headed up to the far bow of the ship and darkening the ship's lanterns on either side of him and setting up his telescope and sort of making a nest in the ropes that are there at the ship's bow and going to watch the stars.
Okay. I will come back to you in a moment. Venora? Is that what your name is?
Yes, Lenora.
What
Um,
are you doing?
so she's going to set down her bag, and there's the little side chest, and I'm gonna put what papers I got in there and put my clothes up in the little dresser area. And I'm gonna make my way up to the top of the
Making
boat,
my way.
up to the deck. And how fast are we going?
Um, ooh, that's a good question. You're going like 50 knots, so
Jesus.
you're just chilling.
Jesus. My God.
50
That's a
knots, just chilling.
yeah,
Yeah,
50 knots of
fifty.
speedboat speed,
We
baby.
are
Oh, that's way too
running.
fast.
You're rolling. You're rolling on this ship.
Honestly, like 25 would be.
There's actually
No,
mechanics for that and beyond if you
there.
wanted to know.
Yeah, no. I'm looking at the fucking
Other sheet for the ship?
yeah, the sheet for the ship. You're doing about
Got
50
it.
knots.
All right, we got a current.
Okay, so is the moon up? Is it like nighttime, or what time of evening is it?
Um, it's moonrise.
So I'm gonna, as the sun's setting uh in front of us, I'm gonna go to the back of the ship, and as the moon's rising, gonna kind of hold her amulet that's around her neck, and just kind of meditate for a moment as the moonlight touches her, and uh, kind of feel the wind and look around. And she's super excited on the inside. This is going to be a great adventure. She hasn't been off the island much. Uh, so she's gonna watch the waves as they go around and turn into the wake of the ship, and just kind of find a little spot uh, where the ropes are set out, and the outfit that she's wearing is a deep blue velvet. Uh, it's a long-tailed coat, and it has two buttons in the front, and she's wearing satin, a satin blouse with a bunch of the different hoofs of neck shit, real fancy, and leather breeches. What time of year is it?
I'm gonna say it's spring.
Okay, so this is a little warm for the evening, so I'm gonna take the jacket off and lay it down on this barrel that's next to the rope, and there's no sleeves on the blouse. It's so her arms are showing, and there's a bunch of deep green tattoos that go from her shoulder blade down to right about where the cuffs would be on a shirt. But she's not really worried about what anybody at court would think. So she's not caring, and this is a pretty warm night. And she just kind of lays down on the rope and falls asleep under the moonlight.
All right. Uh, Zig, you rolled perception, right?
No, I did not yet.
Who rolled perception?
Alex rolled perception, Cart
It
rolled perception to see if he could find stuff in his crow's nest.
it was
Yeah, that's it.
23. So as
Huh?
you fly up into your crow's nest, you kind of try to settle down and you get poked in the ass. And it's by this weird dagger. It's not it's a normal dagger, but the fact of the matter is that you tried to settle down and you got poked in the butt.
I'm sorry, you're trying to say I rolled a 23?
Yeah, isn't that?
No, I rolled like 11 or some shit.
Oh, I wrote it down.
I think that was from a prior roll.
Oh, maybe that.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't
You
find
said I
shit.
didn't find anything, yeah.
If you rolled 11, you don't find shit.
Yeah, and then I just went to my cabin, my quarters, and I laid down for the night.
Alright. Are you eating your mother's tuna fish sandwich?
Fuck no, I'm not fucking eating that shit.
Is that what I
Fucking
ate?
tuna.
I
Yeah.
think yeah, you ate his mom's tuna fish sandwich.
Okay, meta question 1, how old was the sandwich? 2, was it good?
I mean, it was good. He just doesn't like tuna. And 1, it oh god, what was it? Like 12 hours old?
Yeah, it's fairly fresh. You shouldn't get
It's
sick.
relatively fresh. You should be okay. You should be fine.
Do you want me to roll a con?
No, because I don't think that the tuna fish sandwich is gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, water genocide.
Okay,
My
good.
mom's good at making sandwiches.
His mom is very good at making tuna fish sandwiches. He just didn't want to eat it.
I don't like tuna.
You are such a dick. All right. So everyone's kind of like going off to their own cabins. They're going off to their own spaces. Um, I will
You said you
ask.
were coming back to Zig.
Yeah, Zig. What are you doing right now? Cuz you kind of went over everybody and now you're going back to your space.
No, I'm going up to the front of the boat, the bow, setting up my telescope.
Oh God.
making a little nest under the ropes, and sitting down to look at the stars. My telescope is a little tripod mounted thing that I can use in a sitting down position. And I'm using it to look at the stars and chart where I am personally in the world by where the stars are located in the sky, doing some sort of complex, weird astral stuff in a journal.
Okay. In that case, go ahead and roll me. Roll history.
Okay. Dirty 20.
Damn. So as you're kind of looking off in your telescope and off into the distance, you do get a sense that oh, I'm here for a reason. You already know that the person who is kind of made for this journey is there to map out the world, but you're starting to feel like maybe you're there to help them.
All right, in that case, I would like to go ahead and pray.
Go pray.
Star Mother, Great Mother, long have I been abandoned. Long have I been a stranger to the world. It seems there is yet some purpose here. Show me how I may serve. And he packs up his journal after a few minutes and his telescope, and he heads back to the infirmary.
Okay. And for tonight, I'm going to say that's it.
Well, hello. We start in the morning. I finally picked my dice for it. I'm using the treasure hoarder dice.
Oh, I need to go look and see what dice I can use.
I only have a
Right.
handful.
So,
Let's see if I could get a nat 20. It does some cool shit when it does. Roll to everyone.